battlefield. They influenced strategy, logistics, and the psychology of both armies as the Pacific War dragged toward its bloody conclusion. For the United States, mortars had proven their worth as the infantry's most dependable fire support weapon. This was reflected in the way commanders planned operations. Assault maps for Tarawa, Saipan, and Iwo Jima included not just naval gunfire schedules but detailed mortar fire plans at the battalion level. Pre-sighted zones were established where Japanese counterattacks were expected, ensuring that if enemy troops moved, they would march directly into arcs of falling shells. Mortars became the connective tissue between heavy artillery barrages and rifle assaults, ensuring no gap existed for the Japanese to exploit. From a logistical standpoint, the weapon was also a triumph. Mortar ammunition was compact enough to be carried in quantity by infantry or delivered quickly across beaches and trails. Unlike artillery shells, which required complex transport and storage, mortar rounds could be moved in crates by small units. This ensured that wherever American infantry went, mortar fire could follow, whether into swamps, mountains, or volcanic ash fields. For Japanese defenders, this reliability was crushing. By 1944, their diaries and captured reports reveal a growing despair at the inescapable nature of American fire. Even in the most fortified positions, coral caves on Peleliu, tunnels on Iwo Jima, bunkers on Okinawa, mortars found ways to inflict damage. Caves that survived naval bombardments were often sealed shut by repeated mortar strikes at close range. Counterattacks that might once have succeeded in breaking American lines instead dissolved under pre-registered barrages. The psychological toll compounded the material losses. Japanese commanders recognized that mortars eroded the very spirit of their troops. Courage, stealth, and endurance, the traditional strengths of the imperial infantrymen, seemed powerless. Facing tanks could inspire defiance. Facing artillery could encourage dispersion. But facing mortars with their sudden unseen arcs of fire created only helplessness. Many described the weapon as the ghost gun, a term that captured its eerie silence until the moment of impact. This shift in psychology had strategic consequences. As Japan's manpower dwindled, the loss of confidence in decisive infantry action forced them into a defensive war of attrition. The once celebrated Banzai charge, already rendered obsolete by machine guns, now collapsed entirely under mortar fire. Commanders increasingly forbade mass assaults, knowing they would be destroyed before contact. Instead, they retreated into static defense.